This is a young man that took over for two very good goaltenders the past 2 years in Cody Thibodeau.
Well, there you have it. We're getting ready for game time next here on the RenegadeNetwork.org.
Well, Kevin, I was going to maybe see the gentleman next to you is Larry Mahoney, one of the voices of Maine hockey.
Whoa.
Also a writer for the Bangor Daily News. And I know, Larry, maybe we can catch him in between periods and get him on there as a guest.
We can try our very best. Shouldn't be a problem.
Talk a little Maine hockey and a little bit of, he covers the Bangor Brewer area and those teams up north. So get a little bit of his perspective.
Well, I'll be seeing these Brewer Witches. They'll be playing Mesalonsky, which we'll be covering, the Raiders, which we'll be covering.
Lawrence as well. We'll be playing them on two different occasions as they're in the same division now.
We had a chance.
You're going to see a lot of speed out of this team now, so ready for the drop of the puck. Drop down, Brewer controls. It's intercepted by, we got Chapman coming in the puck, dumps it past Aaron. Aaron bumps him. Now picked up. Nope, that's David Cook. Tim Locke gets it on the half board. It's being fought with by Tyler White. David Cook then gets it, comes around, throws it around the boards to JT Witten. JT out to Kyle, and we have a quick 2-on-1. Tyler White making a good shot. Shot by Kyle Bishop, saved Spalding. And we'll have a face-off to Patrick Spalding's left. Very quick breakout, but I'll tell you that you see the back checking there, Kevin, of Tyler White. Showed some great speed there.
We'll be seeing much more of that tonight, I'm sure.
Oh, we had a rebound, a shot right off as Kyle Bishop won it to Tim Locke. There was a rebound. Katie Massey tried for it, wasn't able to get it. Kyle Bishop throwing his weight around early. Dumps it down low. Katie Massey goes in. It's thrown back. Now it's going to be picked up by Jake Valley. Passes it up to Chapman. Chapman tries to get it out. Can't, but Valley gets it and gets it into the neutral zone. Tyler White tries to dump it ahead. Is unable to. Katie Massey fights with him along the boards. Number 22 for Waterville. They'll have to get used to a few new names. Dalton Dennis goes into the Waterville zone. He tries to hit Dalton. Socher does. Tipped, goes all the way down into Brewer's end. Icing waved off. Comes all the way around on the half board to Spencer Valley. Then passes it out to Jacob Chapman, who dumps it in. Tries to go back. David takes it high off the boards. Lauren Massey now gets it as she skates in 1-on-2. Tries to get a shot off. Blocked by the defense. Brody Valley. Now picked up by can't get a number here, number 8, Joey Fowler. And he comes in, some nice slick moves here, goes around, looks to pass it, loses it, now gets control, bumped off the puck by David Cook. We have Aaron Bard, looks like out on defense. He passes it out to David Cook, who then dumps it all the way in deep. And he did not gain the red line, Kevin, so we'll have an icing. We have a break in the action, 13-17 to go in the first period. Shots are in favor of Waterville 2-0, but we have a 0-0 score.
Tell you, it's been difficult so far this year. Several of these teams have brothers or sisters on the team, and the names back-to-back make it difficult to call.
Face-off is won by Waterville. Ben Roy comes down around the net. Aaron Socher gets it. He battles with number 14, Lucas Lamond. Number 11 for Waterville, Eric Sampson, gets knocked down. Ben Roy's fighting, throws it back to Aaron Socher. Aaron Socher tries to throw it up the boards, pinched in by Brody Valley. Comes back to the point where Kyle Alexander was covering. Shot just wide of the far post. Spencer Valley dumps it down low to Lucas Lamont. Lucas Lamont comes out, goes back to the point where it's picked up by Joey Fowler, who takes a shot on net. Oh, and he was not sure what happened there, Kevin.
Just an absolute breakdown by the Waterville D. They were watching the puck, and the rebound came out, and the Brewer guy just slapped her in and went right in the...
It looked like Cody Thibodeau was trying to cover the puck up, and as he was reaching for it, it was rocketed by him.
There were two Waterville defenders there, and they were both looking at each other, kind of like, do you have him? I have him, you have him, and by the time they could react, the puck was in the net.
We have Chris Lee out there, the brother of Matt Lee, filling in for his brother as he's out there with David Cook, who loses it on the half boards. Tyler White gets a shot, gets his own shot back, goes out, kept in by number 7, Jake Valley, then thrown down low by Michael Shedd. Comes in where Tyler White gets it on the boards there, passes it around, it's picked up by Chapman, throws it out in front, saved by Cody Thibodeau as number 5, Michael Shedd, came in from the point as the Waterville forwards collapsed. Came in back door almost and had a good scoring opportunity. Cody Thibodeau up to the task.
So far, I'm totally impressed with his Brewer Witch's speed. They're all over the Waterville Panthers right now.
Dalton Dennis, they fight for it. It's won by Dennis. Picked up by 27, Chris Lee. He goes around, tries to find it, loses it. Now comes out to Tyler White. Dalton Dennis then picks it up, clears it out into the neutral zone. It's picked up by Jake Valley. Jake Valley's going back. Off the boards up there. David Cook picks it up, dumps it in, where icing is waved off as Michael Shedd gets it, going around the net. Circles back, tries to get it out. Dalton Dennis intercepts it. It's picked up now by number 9, Tyler White. Throws it out to Kyle Alexander, who goes in. They got a 3-on-1 if they hurry. Oh, pass in front one time. Tyler White just wide of the net. Jake Valley pinches in, is able to keep it in. David Cook gets it, starts to skate it out. Comes through into the neutral zone. Gets across and dumps it down deep. Stops as Waterville goes for a change here as they come out with Bishop, Katie Massey, and Tim Locke. Brewer tries to get it out, and they do, and I think we're going to have matching penalties here between Michael Shedd and Kyle Bishop as they kept going at it after the initial check by Kyle. So at this point, we'll be 5-on-5.
Looks like maybe Kyle Bishop's trying to fire up the Waterville Panthers right now. A little flat here in the opening of the first period.
Kyle's a great leader out there, and if anybody's going to get these guys going that works hard for 45 minutes night in and night out, it's Kyle. Kevin, we got 11-11 to go in the first period. 1-0 Brewer. Face-offs won by Waterville. So it comes back, Tim Locke dumps it all the way in. JT Witt makes chase. Passed out by Brody Valley, picked up by Lucas Lamont. JT Witten gets hit pretty hard. They're calling for an interference call. Neither referee thought there was one. Now it's picked up by Tim Locke. Brody Valley steps into him. Katie Massey's fighting with Joe Fowler. Now Tim Locke gets it. He looked to pass to somebody, but nobody there. Brody Valley once again tried to hit Tim Locke, and you're not going to fare too well in that, Kevin.
Tim Locke is more like a rock, man. We've seen him lay more people out.
Tim Locke at 6'1". They have him listed at 200 pounds, and he is all of that, as he is a solid young man. Waterville comes back now with Lauren Massey, Dalton Dennis, and Lance Lefebvre with Aaron Socher and David Cook on D. Kept in by Lance Lefebvre as he fights down the boards. Aaron Socher then comes out, throws it down deep. Lance tries to get it out. We have an odd man, could have a 3-on-1 here. No, as it gets away from Evan Nedu, the captain. Goes out into the neutral zone, it's picked up. Dalton Dennis intercepts it. Oh, tries to go.
Oh.
Dalton Dennis goes in, got taken down a little bit, it looked like, from behind, but there's no penalty as Evan Nedu was on the back check. Tyler White then gets poke checked by Aaron Socher. Lauren Massey goes in there. Waterville controls now. Takes it back down in the zone. Aaron and David are working a puck on the boards here. Aaron Socher's got it as he tries to skate it out. Gets hit there, intercepted by Jake Valley. Now picked up by Tyler White. Oh, shot it high and over. They're going upstairs on the blocker side, but just missed. Lance Lefebvre fights on the boards with Tim Locke. And now looks like Evan Nedu are going at it. It gets dumped out into the neutral zone. Waterville looks a little out of sync right now in their own end, Kevin.
You can tell the intensity's picking up. The hitting is getting more and more fierce each and every time someone touches the puck. There's a body on him.
Brewer dumps it in, goes behind the net, picked up by Aaron Bard. He's fighting along the boards with Kyler Alexander. Kyler Alexander gets it, goes out in front. Tim Locke then gets it, and he's out. They hurry, they got a 3-on-1. Locke's going down the side here. Oh, it's Patrick Spaulding way off his angle, and a laser by Tim Locke ties the game at 1.
Timmy Locke came down the right-hand side, saw the opening on the left-hand side, threw a blast right by the goalie's pads, and we're knotted up at 1.
Patrick Spaulding gave him about 2.5 feet of net as he slid way too far over. Tim Locke had no inclination of passing that puck. He was letting that rip.
If we were in front of him with our camera, we probably would have seen the size of his eyes, because I could see that big opening in the net, and he sure found it.
Offside here as Brewer wins the face-off, and Spencer Valley goes in just a step offside. Lauren Massey now goes along the boards here, throws a hit on Joey Fowler, comes around to David Cook, throws it all the way up the boards where Tim Locke was. Brody Valley and Tim Locke. Tim Locke gets it out to Katie Massey. Katie Massey to Kyle Bishop. And I think Kyle's going to go again as he gave an extra shot. He's going to have roughing, probably contact to the head maybe. As number 19 for Brewer, Kyle Alexander kind of come underneath him as the pass was made. Kyle ended up landing on top of him, gave him the little extracurricular activity there, and he gets a 2-minute minor for roughing.
Captain really needs to keep his cool on the play. Panthers can't afford to go down a man down. These witches are just too strong, too much speed.
Tim Locke, I guess, is getting an explanation as to why it may not have been both. I think they were looking for maybe a trip or even an interference as he hit him as the puck was getting there.
Well, let's see if the Panthers are anything like last year's Panthers, where they came out kind of slow in the first period, but always poured it on in the third.
Moves it around, picked up by Tyler White. It hits a body in front. Tyler White now going, and Cody Thibodeau does a smart thing, finds that puck, covers it up for a face-off.
Plenty of traffic out in front. Thibodeau did a great job to see that, pull in the rebound, and have a face-off to the left. We got someone else going too. Looks like Bard.
Referees seem a little perturbed here at Coach Martin.
Well, it appears as though the feelings may be mutual at this juncture.
Yeah, now we got a minute 52, 5-on-3, Kevin. We're going to have, as we set this up, it's Tim Locke, JT Witten, it looks like David Cook, as JT will drop back as a defenseman. Won by Brewer, back to Lucas Lamont, who gets a shot on, but it's blocked. David Cook tries to get it out, goes right to number 9, Tyler White. Tyler White then goes across to number 19, Kyle Alexander, picked out and iced the length of the ice. JT, look at this, they're still playing aggressive. Patrick Spaulding gets it, throws it out, goes all the way down to Tim Locke, who ices it back in. Now JT's, they're going to stay here in the neutral zone, let them bring it out. It's brought through the neutral zone by Lucas Lamont. He carries in, goes across onside, is trying to set it up, goes all the way around. Kyle Alexander goes in, brings it back to, no, he cuts across, now looks down for Tyler White, goes back to Lucas Lamont, Slap shot, save, Cody Thibodeau. Now it comes around the net as Tyler White steps out in front. Nobody even made a move to him, Kevin. Put it 5-hole on the ice past Cody Thibodeau.
And
power play goal.
They're still going to be down a man because there was still 1 minute and 2 left on the 2-man advantage.
Yeah, so that one will come off, and they will maintain a 1 and 10 power play.
Waterville definitely going to have to do a better job out in front of the net.
Not a whole lot you can do on that when you're down 2 men there, though, but they let him walk out in front. So iced all the way down on net. David Cook, Patrick Spaulding plays it. Kyle Bishop is pressuring him, goes around, picked up, passed out picked up by number 11, and they're going to blow that offside. As Spencer Valley tried to make a move, if he was in about another foot, Kyle Bishop would have picked his pocket there, Kevin. 7:33 to go in the first period. It is now a 2-1 game in favor of the Brewer Witches. Won by Brewer. The face-off goes all the way to Kyle Alexander. He gets it, goes across to Lucas Lamont. Lucas Lamont gets it in front. Oh, we almost had a point-blank shot there again as there was no D to be found. Shot blocked by Aaron Socher. Tries to get it out. He can't. Picked up by number 5, Michael Shedd. Passes it to Spencer Valley. Goes across. Nobody's there. Kyle Alexander gets it. Tries to get it in front. Intercepted by Aaron Socher, who then passes it up the boards. Kept in now by the Brewer Witches. Katie Massey intercepts a pass. Tried by Jake Valley. Goes down. Goes across now. Nice play by Katie. Kyle Bishop goes. If he hurries, he's got a breakaway. Here goes Kyle Bishop on a breakaway. Short-handed. Once again, Waterville's penalty killing unit comes through for them as they did many times last year, Kevin. Kyle Bishop on a great play. Going all alone. Made a nice deke on Patrick Spaulding to tie this game.
Bishop gets the goalie moving, slips it through the pads.
And I don't know if she's going to get an assist, but that play was made possible by Katie Massey's penalty killing right there as she created some problems up near the top on the defense, which allowed Kyle to get that.
I almost wanted to say I heard a whistle, but thank God they continued to play.
7 seconds left in the power play now for Brewer. 2-2 as Kyle Bishop ties it shorthanded. Gets all the way out, picked up by Jacob Chapman. He looks for Tyler White. Dump back in now. We are all even. 6.5 minutes to go in the game. 2-2. Jake Valley passes it back, goes to Michael Shedd. Michael Shedd tries to get it. Icing's waved off as it goes all the way in. David Cook then throws it up the boards where Tyler White grabs it, dumps it back down in. Evan Neto tries to create some pressure, hits the referee. David Cook gets it. He comes around the net, passes it to J.T. Witten. J.T. Witten's looking to get out, goes across to Lauren Massey. Lauren Massey gets it as she crosses the blue line, dumps it in deep. And they're going to try to get a change here as they do, a full-scale change for the Purple Panthers. It's thrown out of the zone by Jake Valley. Grabbed by 27, which is Chris Lee. Chris Lee dumps it in, doesn't get it all the way in.
Boy, it's amazing how it's been a pretty much one-sided game. Waterville's been in the offensive zone 2 to 3 times, but scored both times.
Well, they've made good teams make good on their chances. Jacob Chapman tries to step around and is unable to as he's broken up nicely by, look like David Cook. Chris Lee then makes a nice play on defense, picked up by Jacob Chapman. And Aaron Bard makes a nice hit on Jacob Chapman. Got a guy all alone in front here as number 9, Tyler White is in front, kept in by number 10, Brody Valley, dumps it down deep. Tyler White tries to go for it. Is it now Evan Neto? Katie Massey tries to go. Shot on goal. Save Cody Thibodeau. Grab now in the air by Evan Neto. Dumps it down deep. Kyle Bishop's going to pick that up. Skates it around the net. Steps around Jacob Chapman. Can't get it out though. Slap shot wide of the net by number 8, Joey Fowler. Goes all the way down. It's on the half board now. Picked up by Kyle Bishop. Goes to Tim Locke. Tim Locke breaks it out. He's going to go into the zone, gains it, dumps it in. They're going for a change now. Waterville's coming back with their third line here. As Brewer tries to break it out. Finds Kyle Alexander, can't handle the pass. Aaron Socher gets it. It's going to go in offside, picked up by Aaron Bard. Aaron Bard then tries to skate it. Poke check by number 11, Spencer Valley, dumps it in deep. He's chased by Lucas Lamont. Goes up the half board, kept in by Kyle Alexander. Aaron Socher tries to get it by Spencer Valley, which he does. Now it comes out to Kyle Alexander. He makes a move, goes back out the same side. Oh, if the Brewer player was ready for that, they had him. Looked like they had an open net there, and Cody Thibodeau stuck his stick out and dragged it in. We'll have a face-off to Cody Thibodeau's right.
Tell you, we got a lot of scrumming going on. We're in store for an excellent game this evening. I'm still impressed with the Brewer speed. Waterville, I think that speed has gotten to them because whenever they touch the puck, they're not playing control hockey. They're just slapping at it, knocking it out of the zone, trying to anyway, but Brewer is all over them at every end of the ice.
Here they go. Brewer controls it, dumps it in deep. JT Witten and Spencer Valley fight for it. It comes out with it as David Cook. David Cook then dumps it by the defenseman Michael Shedd, goes all the way into the corner as JT Witten covers on D. Picked up by Michael Shedd, tries to throw it around. Instead he loses it. Dalton Dennis throws it out front and is unable to get anybody there for Waterville. Waterville gets it, dumps it back in. Picked up by Michael Shedd, goes around his net. Tries to pass it up, intercepted by JT Witten, throws it in front, nobody's there. Jake Valley skates it out, tries to hit Kyle Alexander, misses him. But it's picked up by Lucas Lamont, who crosses in on the line, passes it over to Kyle Alexander. Alexander's looking for it, gets caught up in the skates of Dalton Dennis. And we are going to have another penalty here. And it looks like it's going to be on the Waterville Purple Panthers.
And that's going to be David Cook going to the box with 3:14 to go. One guy you don't want to see in the box if you're a Waterville Purple Panther. He logs a ton of minutes.
We got 3:14 to go in the first period. We have a 2-2 score. Brewers going on their third power play of the night. One by Brewer. Picked up by number 9, Tyler White, who loses it to Aaron Bard, who ices at the length of the ice. Patrick Spaulding plays it right up to Tyler White. He curls inside his blue line, passes it to Evan Netto. Evan Netto over to Jacob Chapman. Chapman goes in deep, turns on the half board. He's hit by Tim Locke. Tim Locke fights for it. It comes out. Aaron Bard grabs it, throws it at the length of the ice. Waterville will send in one forechecker. Spaulding throws it around to Kyle Alexander. Alexander comes around his net and gets leveled by Kyle Bishop, who then intercepts it. Tim Locke gets it. He's going. Oh, he tried to go high. Nice save, Patrick Spaulding. I'll tell you, their best chances have come short-handed again so far today, Kevin. Now they've got numbers, though, in favor of Brewer. Kyle Alexander tries to make a move. Nice play by Aaron Bard, who then ices it. And we're going to have a breakaway for Waterville. Oh, big save by Patrick Spaulding.
Oh!
JT Witten goes in, makes a move, makes a save, then almost puts it in as it was hanging on the goal line.
The referee had an excellent vantage point from it.
Katie Massey goes in and gets it. She's looking for help. Gets it to JT. Shoots it wide. Waterville's had 3 shots on this. Goes out to Aaron Bard. Aaron Bard then shoots it. Oh, save Spaulding again. Waterville is down a man and has had 4 shots on this penalty kill for them. Kept back in by Waterville, and Katie Massey goes, and Patrick Spaulding has no choice but to cover that puck. 1:39 to go.
Excellent pressure by the Waterville Panthers here. Short-handed. They got 25 seconds.
5 shots on that short-handed situation, all within about a 30-second span by the Purple Panthers.
Not sure how Witten can miss the net from 10 feet out, but he did.
Looked like he was trying to beat Patrick Spaulding low there and just missed it wide. Bishop wins the faceoff. It goes to him. He comes out with it. And now it's Waterville who's on the power play, and it's the Brewer Witches who, in a sense, iced the puck, but it's on goal. Aaron Socher then takes it and throws it, ill-advised pass. Goes back to Jacob Chapman, who gets leveled by Kyle Bishop. Goes around there, and that should do it for the penalty, as Waterville killed it and had the best scoring opportunities they've had all night. Kyle Alexander gets it. It's poke check now.
Oh, my.
Never saw that. Spaulding made the save as David Cook let a rocket go coming out of the box. JT Witten gets it, shoots it on net.
I think it's pretty clear what Coach Martin has told the kids right here to pick up the physical play, because...
Well, if you look at what's going, we've got some of the Brewer Witches looking over their shoulders right now as they've been leveled with some bone-crunching hits by the Purple Panthers. One by Brewer, goes to the half board, picked up by Dalton Dennis as he fights. Evan Netto, now it's picked up by JT Witt, and he gets it, comes across, unable to get a shot off. JT then gets it, Dalton Dennis gets it, tries to get a shot off. Lauren Massey gets a shot, it's saved by Spalding. Now it's picked up by Tyler White. Him and Jacob Chapman come out, 2-on-3. Tyler White tries to make a move. David Cook with a nice defensive play. David Cook then throws a big hit on him, and it looks like Brewer's going to get a penalty for a retaliation on that, as they get a high stick. I think the physical play now is starting to get to the Brewer Witches.
25 seconds to go. The face-off's going to come all the way down in the Witches zone. Pretty even game going here.
Yeah, absolutely, as now Waterville has picked it up as they're out shooting the Brewer Witches 11-7 now. Kyle Bishop wins the draw, gets his own shot, gets his own draw, and takes a shot on net. It's kept in by David Cook, who then gets it out as number 11, Spencer Valley gets it, gets leveled in the process. Katie Massey then picks it out. No offside as they go in onside. We're going to have a high stick if Brewer touches this first, and they don't. David Cook gets it, drops it back for Aaron Socher, and Waterville will go in 2-2 with a minute 35 power play to start the second period. Shots 12-7 in favor of the Purple Panthers, with 6 shots coming on while they were shorthanded. I'm going to take a break now, Kevin, see if we can get a in-between period guest, and we'll be right back. You've been listening to High School Hockey on the Renegade Net.